Welcome, guitar people. If you are a frequenter of my channel, then you know my name is Henning Pauli. Let's see if the auto captioning's getting that. And the channel is, of course, HP42. If you're a frequenter of the channel, you've seen this Novo Serus happening. You've seen the unboxing, and you've seen me talk about what makes an excellent guitar. This is a good case. Inlays are moto dots. Mother 2, I don't know what that means. Neck shape is medium, scaling is 25.5, fingerboard radius is 9.5 to 14, frets are medium Jessica, pickups are Fralin P90s. That was a good choice and I went for that. Okay, the moment is here. The Novo moment. Well, now we're going to actually specifically talk about this excellent guitar. And obviously this isn't really a review because you're just going to hear me gushing over it because I like it. Period. Well, I will also bitch about a bunch of things because that's what we do here. I still like it. I will accept those things as a compromise I will make to have this excellent guitar on my lap. Now, this guitar came from the Fellowship of Acoustics in trade for sponsorships in my Sunday videos. No money exchanged hands, and I'm very happy with that because I like it. Novo Guitars. Dennis Fano had a company called Fano, then I think he sold that and he started Novo Guitars. And for years I've been looking at them and I liked them. Not visually, no. But they had something rough. Something like you find a piece of wood in the barn and you just chisel away at it till you have a masterpiece guitar. And you can still see that it's this piece of wood from the barn somehow. He has that feel. It's aged, but it's aged differently, with a particular kind of love for the instrument. And as I said, there are many things I wouldn't like about this guitar if I didn't like it that much. Like this super big headstock. Very 50s-y, they had these big headstocks then. Not my thing. Don't like it. Don't give a shit. It's a great guitar. I don't like that the jack is here. That's just super annoying. You need an angle jack. I don't have one here. It's absolutely ridiculous. Don't give a shit. It's a killer guitar. Shut the fuck up about it and just, play it. And then it doesn't have locking tuners. This thing is 5,300 euro. No locking tuners. Boo! So, it's just weird. I would show you the unboxing, but it was a whole video when it arrived, so that's a separate video that you can watch, the no unboxing. Let's quickly go into a couple of product shots and some sounds. Now, the thing about this guitar is, and I've said this before, it doesn't really make an awful lot of sense. It's simple components. It's like, I guess, some kind of meal that you make with, potatoes and gravy and whatever, like simple stuff, but it's just done extremely well, and then you get the Michelin stars or something. This is a piece of pine, and the song that's coming up is about the journey of a piece of pine. It's a bolt-on guitar, straightforward, neck plate there with a little bit of an angle on there. It says Novo. This is it a roasted maple neck? Maybe. It's a dark maple neck. No big flame on it. Nothing is porn guitar, blues lawyer stuff here. This is a maple neck. No locking tuners. The tuners are by Clusen. You can, however, get them with locking tuners. Let's go into this because I know. Let's stay. I'm confused. Let me continue, and then we go there. Everything is simple. It's a piece of pine, piece of maple, smack some tuners on there, relatively thin fretboard. The dots are in the neck and the fretboard at the same time, kind of like in the middle of it, right? We have two P90s. I think they're Fralin. I can't remember what it said. Don't give a shit. Sounds good. We got this mastery bridge here, and Leslie rightfully said, "What is this?" It's a leaf, a thing. I don't know if that's a Novo thing or a mastery thing. Can't tell you. Is that a mastery over there? I think that's probably a Novo thing. I don't know. This is clearly like a jazz mastery offset kind of a thing with that bridge. Wouldn't go for that normally. Don't give a shit. It's amazing. They installed this super squiggly wiggly arm, which could be like a trademark thing, and they, you've got the squiggly wiggly arm. Das Wiggelsticken, and that makes the Noble. But I actually think they did this to have the arm always straight to the front, but you can still play and then just grab it easier. I think that actually makes a lot of sense playing-wise, because I don't have it down here. I don't have it out of the way. You even can't do this because of stupid jacks there. But it just works, and it's buttery smooth. I like the shape of the pickguard. I like the metal thing here. I like the Dumble style knobs, 3-position switch. This thing has 3 sounds. That's it. Everything about it is a straightforward, simple guitar. For over $5,000. Why? Nobody knows. Except for then you play it and you go like, okay. You play this clean, you never go anywhere else. I had my friend Bernd here. He played it. He's like, yep. Didn't need anything. Had my friend Eric here. He played it. He's like, yep. Didn't need anything. Had my friend Patrick here. He's like, yep. Didn't need anything. This simply put together wood concoction that every one of you says the parts are like a couple $100, if even that. Why is it so expensive? I can't tell you. I can only tell you that it is tonally one of the best guitars I've ever played. And that comes from experience. Aging of the woods, maybe. Who knows? Maybe there's fairy dust in it. I don't give a shit. It's just great. So I've done a lot of tracks with this. And today, in the video, instead of me playing it a lot right here, which I will do, I will play you one full track and then excerpts from others that show you what this thing can do. Is this a metal guitar? No. Could it be? Maybe. It can rock. I did a punk track with it. It can. But I would use that for the cleans, for the edge of breakups, for indie rock, rock and indie, singer-songwriter, blues, gospel, funk. I mean, there's a lot of places where this will shine. And it's because the notes tell stories, each individual note. So this is not a shredder guitar. It's a guitar where each note can be there and just work, if that makes sense. So the track they're going to hear now is called Noble, which means new, right? Also in innovation, for example. Definitely not a, cease and desist kind of a shape, if you know what I mean. In the track, I put the lyrics there because I like them. It's a story of a piece of pine that's found in a barn that someone picks up and says, I can make a nice guitar out of that. And it goes on a journey in the car to the luthier who breathes new life into the old piece of pine and creates a masterpiece guitar, which then makes music. It's the story of the Noble. Here you go.
in an old barn shadow, under dust and nails, a piece of pine lay waiting, weathered by the rails. Cracked with summer sun, bent by winter rain, it held 100 quiet days and never said its name. Then hands came gentle, lifted it up slow, packed it for the long road, so a masterpiece could go. Novo, Novo, new life in the grain. Novo, Novo, with a two-tone stain. You were born in the dark, now you see in the light. Novo, Novo, you just feel so right. Highway miles and humming, a map on the seat, coffee cups and gravel rusting by your feet. Through the valley morning to a workshop door, a luthier with kind eyes that has done it all before. You traced every star line like a story told, said you still got music hidden in the old. Novo, Novo, new life in the green. Novo, Novo, with a two-tone stain. You were born in the dark, now you see in the light. Novo, Novo, you just feel so hands work with endless patience, routing out the shape, contours kissed with purpose, straight flash and rain. When the first note opened, wide and clear and true, that barn-born piece of pinewood found what it came to do. Novo, Novo, new life from the grain. Novo, Novo, calling out your name. You were born in the dark, now you blaze in the light. Novo, Novo, born again tonight. Novo, Novo, fresh as morning rain. Novo, Novo, turn rust to gain from it all. To a song that stays alive. Novo, Novo, look at you tonight.
Mastery. I think, Fralin, what do I know? Pine, maple, Clusen, switchy thing, wiggle. All this, I was going to go there earlier. You can customize your Novo. You call the Fellowship of Acoustics or any other Novo dealer and you order your guitar. You can order this with Mother of Turtle Butt. Ugly! Order this one. I just love all the, it fits. You can have these in silver. In the unboxing, you saw that there was one silver cap in the case. By the way, a very nice soft case or gig bag. Very, very good gig bag. And watch the video and then you know why I know that that's a good gig bag. Is included. I liked it more than a hard case, honestly. So it's a very good gig bag. The guitar will be protected. You can order the bottom paint, the top paint, or get one of the other ones with the binding. I mean, everything is up to you within the Novo style and family. You can have humbucker, P90, P90 humbucker. That's the same thing, by the way, or humbucker P90 or humbucker, whatever you want. And even if you choose locking tuners. This was in stock at the Fellowship of Acoustics, and therefore I Didn't get to pick, but I liked what I saw. So I'm okay with all the stuff being where it is. Fine. Punk. Let's go there. Here's an excerpt from a punk track I recorded with this and the new Tone X1 Plus.
Streetlight figures, down valley grind, footland squishy, while fresh hell is this crime. Tried to scrape it off, it exploded and was icky. Getting rid of it turned out to be tricky. Heartbeat thumping, stomach churning. What did I step in? Monthly's probably way too hard now. Monthly's probably way too hard now. Gotta shake it off, this ain't no joke. Monthly's probably way too hard now, yeah, way too hot. Scrape me concrete.
Okay, let's get some sounds here, and then we're gonna go into a little track that I did with a lot of reverb and this guitar. Here we go, we're gonna go into the Tone King Imperial through the aux with a 412 Creamback loaded cab. That's it. There's noise. There's actually quite a bit of noise, which I noticed when I did the track that's coming up. It was so much on the P90. I mean, that's just what a P90 does. And I've got compression on it a little bit. So that, I always have 1176 in post. And that bugged me a bit. But in the track, I used a spectral denoiser and it was totally fine, which is what you can do in any recording situation. And there it's of course silent, because both. Got a little bit more top end, absolutely beautiful sound. Bombshell Overdrive, which is a dumble. modded by Marshall 1959 Lexi. This is what I want this guitar for. And last but not least, we have the Bad Cat Black Cat, which is Voxish. Let's go into a track I did with the Tonking Imperial pedal and a reverb by Moore. And yeah, it's cheesy as hell. But it shows what that guitar can do with very few notes and very simple musical material.
寻的一闪是人，伫立在红瓦的雨幕之下，忧伤的洞穴正沉睡着，隐匿于古老的名字之中，将笔现实化作景色，记忆传蓝，最终消散无踪。我感到脚下的地面变得柔软，而那片黑暗仍在低声吟唱。在我飘游于苍穹之间，在我飘游于苍穹之间，洞穴中溢满光华，我正漂浮着。别
All that being said, I'm not telling you buy a Novo. This is price-wise high up there. But I'm telling you, go and check one out. So you know what's possible. So you know what this guitar will feel like. Go to the Federation of Acoustics. Go to String Taste in Krakow. Go to your friendly neighborhood Novo dealer and just find out. And maybe this will burn itself into your brain and one day you'll say, I need one of those things. Okay, at that point in time, go save up and get one. If you have a guitar that you like and it's a cheap guitar, that's totally fine. You can make music on anything. You could also make music on a Novo and it's also fun. Okay? So that being said, I'll link to the Federation of Acoustics and Novo below. Thank you for working with me. The Federation of Acoustics is very difficult to say. And Novo, of course, because they were involved as well. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe as you do on YouTube. Please subscribe to the newsletter. The link is below. That's really important for us for the future. And we put animals at the end, as we always do.
They did not want to be seen.